Hey, Bongegile here, bringing you the latest updates. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you do not miss anything I upload. A simple break-in to steal a phone sent to a ransom hostage keeper. All thanks to a backstabbing old trade when there's no such thing as a nice guy. Maluju Olhezitulele has formed his own oil company to break away from his dad Ngolosi. But their mutual enemy Sanil Maharaj wants to see them crash and burn. Maharaj has already arranged for Zitulele's phone to be cloned and to frame the businessman for insider trading. Now Sanil just needs his undercover Shukela to steal Zitulele's phone from his apartment. Zitulele is completely taken by surprise when he gets to his apartment and finds Shukela there digging through his things. Zitulele only knows Shukela as the manager of MSAM who give his bartending staff a hard time, says the actor. He therefore doesn't think for a second that Shukela could harm him when he demands the phone, but then a trigger is pulled. Zitulele wakes up in the boot of Shukela's car in a field. He's terrified and he's in tremendous pain. It takes him a bit to realize what is happening. He is a hostage, reveals the actor. Worryingly, Zitulele's life is in the hands of the fool. Shukela is no mastermind. He couldn't pull off cloning Zitulele's phone to frame him. But when Zitu realizes Shukela can only be working for someone as ruthless, as devious as Maharaj, Sanili has vowed revenge against the Bengu after being boozed from Maluchu all board earlier this year. Framing Zitulele for stealing Maluchu clients and ruining the company is the perfect way to beat his Bengu enemies, explained the actor. He is in this situation because of Maharaj. So while he is lying there bleeding with a gun wound, he is trying to figure out what Maharaj and Shukela are doing together. Every minute with the bullets in Zitulele is doing damage and never Shukela knows that. He never meant to shoot Zitulele. He wanted the phone, nothing else. And it gets worse when Maharaj washes his hands of the situation after he finds out what Shukela has done. The only way out now for Shukela is to demand a ransom, but he will have to keep Zitulele alive. So Shukela keeps him chained to a warehouse wall. Knows that Zitulele will let Shukela remove the bullets. Zitulele also tries to resist Shukela's order to phone a ransom demand to his sister Zakiti, but he also got a gun on his head. As the fortnight progresses, Zitulele's mental state will reach crisis point too. Viewers will see that Zitulele isn't himself. His mental state deteriorates, his physical condition is there. So he is in and out of consciousness, adds the actor. He fears that he will die in the care of Shukela and that his family will never know what's happened to him. The actor adds that this ordeal will change the soft kind Zitulele because it is a very dark place to be in. And while Zitulele fights for his life and his sister Zakiti scrambles to get the ransom money, Zitulele will also have to keep his captors Shukela calm before he gets trigger happy again. Shukela is scared and stuck. Shukela is scared as the smallest thing. He is armed and very dangerous. Shukela struggles to Punyuwa when Maharaj tries to take control of the ransom, but he swiftly pays the price for double-crossing Maharaj. Maharaj has a brutal new guard for his prisoner Zitulele, and he sends the Bengu a horrific package. Ngolosi begs to come up with the ransom money for his son, and Mazulu shows Ngolosi the medicine that Mandlovu is taking. Buhle finds out that her granny may have cancer and Mandlovu begs Celiwe to help her gets her throughout Khanyo upcoming wedding. Deacon Beksisa takes Khanyo and Pastor Ndamase through a prenatal counseling, and Dirty Game crosses the line during the Khanyo's bridal shower. The ladies of Umbumbulu are suing over Pastor Ndamase's handsome brother Sonwabiso, but Sonwabiso warns Pastor Ndamase that Uncle Nyawuza is growing annoyed with Khanyo. Elsewhere, Phakade has some loving words for his daughter as they share a final meal together before a wedding. In January, the ransom drop-off falls apart when the wrong person finds the money and Zithulele's relief turn into despair. Mazulu begs Nairupa to intervene with Maharaj to save Zithulele, and Maharaj promises to free Zithulele in exchange for a night of passion with Nairupa, but he hasn't taken into account how cunning she can be, and nor has Pranav. The Bengu race to save Zithulele as Maharaj prepares to strike his final and deadline blow. Phakade calls an emergency meeting to help both families work through the wedding fiasco, and Pastor Ndamase approaches Khanyo with unconventional suggestion. Khanyo takes steps towards a happier future, and Mandlovu accepts what is happening to her and turns to family for support, which leads to brief tussle as everyone fights for the honor of helping the care of her. Mandlovu believes that her operation will force her to miss Khanyo's wedding, but Khanyo has a touching plan that will give everyone what they want the most. That talks both Zithulele and Mandlovu, and body washes up with a gunshot wounds following the warehouse bombing. The encounter with Maharaj leave one of the Bengu family members bitter and alienated, but there's also good news from the hospital. Previously on Imbewu, Mazulu and Gamadonsela made Khanyo a beautiful wedding plan, and Zithulele identified Shukela as his attempted hit-and-run driver. Shukela learns that his Maluju Mall Sizakela has been arrested, and Zithulele tries to convince his dad that Maharaj is back. Mandlovu swears Celiwe to secrecy about his medical situation, and the Ndamase agreed to host the Umabo following Khanyo and Pastor Ndamase's wedding. 9 to 13 December, Shukela takes Zithulele hostage, and Ncolosi tells Pranav that Nelish could be on Maharaj's team. Zakiti threatens Nelish, and Zithulele is forced to make a phone call. Khanyo is in a flutter because Pastor Ndamase's sister are on their way to Umbumbulu, and Futhi plans Khanyo bridal party. Pastor Ndamase's sister Ntombekaya asks Pastor Ndamase whether he has told his bride's family what happened to his previous wife, and Mandlovu makes a bucket list and finally a doctor appointment. 16 to 17 December, the Bengu gets a ransom demand for Zithu, and Nalish must convince Nkululeko that he knows nothing about missing Zithulele.